So this is something you don't see every day. A rugby star turned NFL player. Okay, something you don't see often. The only example that I can really think of is when the Niners signed a guy by the name of Jared Hayne a couple years ago. Played some rugby for the Fiji national team, and they brought him in. He ran some kicks for them, ran some punts for them. He played some running back for the Niners. And ultimately kind of flip-flopped from the practice squad to the active roster until he ultimately retired once the Niners hired Chip Kelly, basically reportedly because he didn't want to learn a new playbook. So, all right, so this guy that they signed, Canadian rugby star Adam Zaruba, 6'5", 265. If you look at him, he looks like he's chiseled out of stone. There are some YouTube clips that you can watch of him playing rugby, and by God, he's got hands better than Nelson Aguilar. Effortlessly catching him with one hand. Oh. Haha, he restarted this conversation. Apparently it wasn't working, so I just went and did it again. So this guy catches balls with one hand, and if you go look at E-Rock's Twitter, he's got a little highlight up. He gets some yards after the catch, too. Well, in terms of rugby. So he's got that yak that Zach Ertz doesn't. So maybe he'll learn a thing or two. Learn something, Zachary. So this guy, like, bulls defenders over. Now, do I realistically think that he's going to be anything in the NFL? I mean, Eagles already have 3 tight ends that they're already set at tight end. They already got Trey Burton. They already got Zach Ertz, obviously, and Brent Selleck. So, you know, this guy's going to be a practice squad guy, basically. Do I really think he's going to amount to anything? I mean, it's hard to tell. I've never seen the guy play, so, you know. But I do know for a fact that the NFL is trying this international experiment where the NFC South got to choose players, international players. So basically, they have an extra practice squad player available on their roster if they want to keep these guys, basically. So I know that the Falcons brought in a guy by the name of Alex Gray who played English rugby, and this is a guy that they brought in. So basically, you're in the NFC South. They allowed teams to sign these international players. They are not eligible to be part of the roster until 2018. So I don't know if this is also like a thing where like the NFL is kind of just wanting teams to bring these international guys in because the NFL wants to go a little bit more global, I guess. So I wonder if that's part of the reasoning too. So OTA starting when? OTAs already came and went. We're at training camp. Training camp started today. So for the Eagles. So there we go. I mean, hey, this guy looks like a beast on tape, but we'll see if it actually transitions to the football field. I mean, is he going to be able to catch a football and not a rugby football, whatever? You know, we'll see. So here are the tight ends on the roster. I mean, you got Zach Ertz, Brent Selleck, Trey Burton, Billy Brown, Anthony Denham, and now this guy. So, yeah. Do you think Colangelo should at least make a call for Kyrie? Well, if you want Kyrie, you're going to have to give up Fultz or whatever, you know, so it's probably not going to happen. Maybe he can be Brent Selleck's replacement. I mean, possibly. I mean, hey, again, it's like, I got to watch this kid play a game. You know, like, I don't know anything about him. So, nobody knows anything about this kid. He's 26 years old already, too. So, we'll see. We shall see. Ultimately, this is an experiment, and, you know, maybe he makes the practice squad. I think that's the best case scenario for him for right now. So that's the way I look at that. Play him on the practice, yeah, he'll be on the practice squad. You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's my thoughts. Peace.